Okay. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Tonight.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good. So you guys are in New York?
The band's based in New York, but I'm actually in Maine.
Oh my gosh, even colder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down in Florida, so I'm like watching the news and I'm like,
Oh, I'm jealous.
let's start off here. I am completely blown away by your numbers. You started when?
Oh, I started playing when I was 5.
How about you, Ashley?
I'm gonna say I properly started playing in around middle school, but I knew how to like strum the guitar and stuff when I was probably around 5 too, thanks to my dad.
Did your family have a lot of influence in getting you into this, or did you just kind of grow up in it and you just took to
I mean,
it?
I think for both of us, like our dads are guitarists, so that was like what really got us into it from the get-go. Like both my parents are like huge rock fans, and I was just grew up listening to it. And of course, like my dad playing guitar, and he owns a music store too. So I was always around like guitars and stuff, and so I thought it would be really cool to start playing one.
You're quite good at it.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it.
So I wrote down some stuff because I'll forget. I'm old. And I'm an old 80s rock chick. So to see young ladies bringing this back, oh my God. Yes, I'm so proud. For a while there, I was like, what's happening? It's going away. Like, as a mom, it's not that I was trying to push my music on, but on my kids. But it's nice to see this. And when I was reading this, it says you want to bring the all-girl rock band back to the forefront of the music industry. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. And you guys are being compared to some people. They're no joke. I'm looking through here, and okay. First of all, I know Mariah's not on here, but I am a huge Heart fan, huge. And when I heard her sing on the Hate, your Hate released, I was like, oh my gosh, she sounds like Ken Wilson. And
right?
Totally.
I went into your stuff and I'm like, oh, they do Barracuda. And
oh my gosh, yeah. The first time we all jammed, one of the covers we did was Barracuda. And as soon as she started singing, I was like, oh my God. Because it's like you see it on YouTube and stuff, but just like her pipes in person are insane.
I literally have goosebumps right now. My boyfriend, he's like, okay, you're fangirling a little bit. And I'm like, no, these girls are no joke. Where is it?
Actually, a current Berkeley student. I'm in my first year.
Current Berkeley. Okay. A couple of my friends went there. And
that's awesome.
Yeah. To get that many views in a short amount of time is absolutely amazing. First of all, what was your new video, Hate? I mean, you guys have a lot of numbers on that too. And I love that song. It relates to people even my age. We can relate to that. And that was another thing I wrote down. I wanted to. It says, your hope is to inspire young women to follow your dreams regardless of the challenges put in front of them. You guys inspired me, and I'm not young.
Thank you.
Because sometimes it takes a long time to get to some of these goals that we set as young people. And I mean, I just Monday set something that at your age was 33 years it took me. So for you guys to inspire even my age group, you guys have something special. Okay,
it's beyond. That really means a lot.
Yeah, beyond the music. I see something special. I've been looking through your pages, and I'm like, these girls are no joke. No joke at all.
Thank you so much.
So speaking of this pandemic and shutting everything down, has it affected your business part of it, or has it actually given you time to create more and connect more and network more? Because I'm talking to people, and that's kind of what's happening.
I think it's really interesting, especially like for me and Ashley, like we went into this pandemic as like high school kids and we're coming out of it, as members of Plush. And just within, what's coming up on a year, it's like our lives have totally changed. And I think if it weren't for the pandemic, we wouldn't have been able to network with like Brooke and Mariah and get this project off the ground. Like I know it was like in the spring that Mariah wanted to put this project together, but then to like through just connecting more on social media is really, I mean, that's how I found the band or found Brooke and Mariah and started the band.
How do girls connect?
I'd known Brooke for a bit before this began because we went to School of Rock together back in like my middle school days. So that was like where we kind of formed a friendship and stuff. And then I got introduced to Mariah and then we began to jam together. And then Bella came in with her like crazy story.
Yeah, so it was like summer 2020 and I had seen a post that Lizzie Hale had shared on Instagram and it was Surface Management's ad looking for a female guitarist. And it had mentioned like, that she was doing it to like share the word about Mariah and stuff. And so like I had like heard of Mariah a little bit before and of course like seen Brooke's videos and I'm like looking into them and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, like they're insane. It would be amazing to work with these girls. And so I shot Surface an email and within the same day we started chatting and I sent it an audition tape. And I think a few weeks later we were all jamming.
Oh, wow. And so your Facebook page was formed like in November. And I'm like, what? November, you have like 17,000 followers already.
Yeah, it was like a lot of moving parts before the band actually launched and we were able to share like, of course, the song and even the band name and stuff. But like we started jamming in like September. And like since I'm from Maine, I'd come down, hang for like a weekend, get to like practice and stuff. And then like November, we shot the video and then we launched in January.
Wow. Wow. My gosh. I love my, disclaimer, I love my children. Okay. I love them. But the like get-go and determination, dedication and hours I'm sure you put into your craft to get like this so fast. Well done.
Thank you so much. So much.
My kids, if they watch this later, I love you. They're all very talented and I'm not picking on anything, but wow, I'm extremely impressed. I cannot wait to see what you guys have going on next. I want this pandemic so it can open up so we can see everyone that has been creating. Well, are your states opened up at all for anything?
I mean, like in Maine, we have like indoor dining. And that's like pretty much it. Like there's no, and like we had some like small live shows like in like restaurants over the summer, but that got the axe as soon as like colder weather came in. So it's pretty much, just dining at this
you,
point.
Ashley, in New York, is it still shut down?
In New York, we also have indoor dining and like I'm not too far from Connecticut too, so there's like a couple things that you can do there. I think like movie theaters are open there too.
Okay.
So it's like so like I don't know. I feel like things change so often too. So it's like, is it open? Is it not?
We must be the weirdos of the country because we're still putting on shows.
Are you really?
We put 5 on last year. Where you have to wear your mask inside, and there is capacity restrictions. But
wow.
So a lot of bands are starting to book in Florida because they're like, these freaks are open. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hear that where people are like, Florida's the only place open, but I haven't really talked to anybody else. And when they do, are you guys planning on trying to get out there and touring?
Yeah, I mean, like right now we're practicing to like get our set really tight for when we can play live. And once the vaccine rollout, continues and like the numbers go down, we can start playing live. But in the meantime, like it's just practicing to get it really tight and working on new material, really.
So is this how many songs do you guys have? Is it that just the hate, or do you Do you have more songs recorded?
So far, it's like, just Hate that's out, but we have a couple more singles that will get released throughout the spring. And then we have, some new stuff in the works that's like in the very beginning phases of writing.
Oh, that's cool. Because I read also, your song was produced by Johnny K. Did Disturbed, Stained, and Three Doors Down. Wow. Ashley, I love bass players.
Thank you.
I wanted to be a bass player.
I will teach you.
Actually, my guy's he's a bass player for 40 years. He won't let me near his stuff.
Oh my gosh, I will learn from him. Like,
no, he actually he was in a thrash metal band back in the grunge days in the 90s in Seattle.
oh
So,
wow, that's
I
dope.
watch videos and his hair's all like this. I'm like, but no, bass players. I don't know. I always wanted to do that, and back in my day, there wasn't a lot of opportunities for women. So this is awesome that you guys are doing this, and you are very, very good at it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where can people find you for social media? Are you on all different?
We are on all different
outlets?
outlets. I believe the Plush Facebook page is at Plush Official. The Twitter is Plush Rocks, and the Instagram is also Plush Rocks. And then we also have like our personal accounts. Mine is just Ashley Suppa. Same thing on Instagram, and then my Twitter is Suppa Ashley because I couldn't get the name Ashley Suppa.
Yeah, but that actually fits you. You to Cliff Burton of Metallica. Hello. All of you girls sing?
Yeah, all of us sing. Like, we're working on like I know for me and Ashley, it's like kind of something we hadn't worked on a whole lot before, of like coordinating playing and singing like harmonies. But it's definitely something like we're working on.
So how old are you two? Because they said on this that you all are under 21.
Yeah, we're both 18.
Yeah.
Okay, you are younger than my kids. My youngest is 19. Before you joined up with the band, did you have other little projects before you joined forces in the band?
Yeah, before I joined the band, like I was posting a lot of covers on my social media pages. And then too, because my dad plays in like, it fluctuates like usually 5 to 7 bands. He's always super cool and like lets me come up for a few songs, or like
That's cool.
if I help set up, I can play a set. So I've been doing that with him, gosh, I think since I was like 12. Just like having gigs here and there, and I do like jazz band at school just to like broaden my horizons.
Right.
And to like jamming with people, of course. And then I did like a solo EP before the band, but it's nice too. This is like the first like locked in like band that I've been in that's like a solid lineup, and not like a fluctuating jam where I'm like a guest or a solo artist.
That's awesome. What about you, Ashley?
So I used to go to School of Rock, so that was a big part of like growing up in music. My dad has been a guitar player also, so like throughout my entire life, I feel like my house has never been quiet. Like it's always just been like it's always been like Alice in Chains or Tears for Fears just playing like all the time. Yeah, I really like singing and songwriting also, and I really like playing guitar and bass. So that's like what it's kind of been.
Tell, because I know when you're doing a media blitz, you're getting a lot of the same questions. Okay, and I'm like, so tell us something about yourselves that has nothing to do with the music. Do you guys do you have time to do any crafts, to do movies? Do you guys watch TV? Do you have time for that?
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm juggling like 8 college classes, working at my dad's music shop and the band. So it's pretty much working from like the time I wake up till like 2 a.m. Like I love painting. My favorite TV show is The Office.
Okay.
Stuff outside of music. I mean, really the past year it's just been like music all day, every day.
Yeah. How about you, Ashley?
I am a big outdoors person. I love hiking and nature. I like to travel when I can. I love day trips. And I love baking cookies. My favorite movie probably is Austin Powers. I think it's so funny.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. I like all the Marvel and the
That's so
inventor.
cool. I've always wanted to get into that.
Yeah, I drive him nuts because he's always in there playing music. Come sit and listen. I'm like, yeah, no, Thor is on right now. No. So this is my little inside condo she shed.
I love that.
That's really cool.
I get away while he can play his music. How many interviews have you guys done? Like tens?
I'd guess maybe around 10.
You have more scheduled?
Yeah, more in the books. It's usually like management will message us and they're like, "Hey, are you free for this date? Cool, you have an interview."
So yeah, ladies, I'm very, very impressed. When this place opens back up, shoot us a message and let us know that you guys are out and about. And congratulations. I'm going to be watching closely, and I'm going to share the heck out of y'all. I'm extremely impressed. And the people my age, you go, and it's because of your parents, because they're probably my age and they listen to the same music. So well done. Parenting win. I only won on 2 of them. The other 2 listen to stuff that it hurts me. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, and I wanted to say one more thing. Your photo shoots, are those fun? Getting all
they're a blast.
Because your photo shoots they look amazing. I love all the colors. Did you guys pick out that, or do you guys have stylists that do it?
Well, it was really, we just did one shoot in the fall, actually the same day we did the video. So it was really like just like open communication with like management and the photographer. But it's like we picked out all our own outfits and did our own makeup, and then manager like picked out some spots, and it was all very like creative in the moment.
Well done, because we also do a little bit of, we're just starting to manage some bands, and good Lord Almighty, some of the stuff that they wear on stage, I'm like, did you look in the mirror, honey? Can you brush your hair? I mean, if it's all like this and it's supposed to be, that's one thing, but you're gonna do big things. I have a feeling. So
thank you.
I'll keep watching. And when you guys get out again, we would like to do a bigger write-up on all of you. So
that'd be amazing.
Thank
you.
Well, I'll have to thank Barbara for hooking us up.
Yes.
All right, ladies, have a very good night. Stay warm.
You too.
I actually have the air conditioning on and I'm freezing, so I'm gonna go.
So you stay warm too.
Come down this way. We're right near the beach, so.
Oh my God, beach trip.
Yeah, so we're near Tampa, so we've got a lot of stuff going on. See you later. Thank you very much, and have a good night.
Thank you so much for having us. It was really
having
good.
us. Bye.